Hey guys, welcome to tonight's American Idol chat.
Season final.
The end. Season 15.
And episode 3.
Yes.
Of the auditions.
We're with it tonight, can't you tell?
They're in Philly, and Clay is there.
Oh, Clay,
I'm such a
we
Clay
love
mate.
you.
Where's Always Sunny?
That's not a real bar there, so... Patty's Pub is like a set in California.
But they show in the beginning of the show, you know, like
nope. Okay.
All right.
So let's just dive right in.
Alright, so let's talk about Giana Isabella first.
Let's talk about how the audio was messed up and we missed some really important backstory here, but we pieced it together.
Brenda K. Starr is her mom, and she was there.
So from the video, it was like, oh, she taught her how to sing.
Yeah. And Brenda K. Starr is buddies with J-Lo. They're almost the same age.
I thought they were like 10 years difference.
10 years?
Or so.
I thought it was more like 8 or less.
Okay.
J-Lo looks really good. Just saying.
Okay.
Alright, so Giana got up there.
Are you throwing shade at Brenda?
No, but J-Lo looks really good.
Alright. J-Lo lives in a time machine. Okay. So anyway, Giana. She was
really good.
She was good. She didn't need to have a celebrity mom to make it through, you know? I feel
But
like
it didn't hurt.
she's got that talent.
It didn't hurt. She had a cute little outfit on too. Alright,
So then her mom came in and J-Lo was like, what's up? Remember in the dance studio? And blah, 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 blah. I'm still Jenny from the block. Okay, moving on.
Alright, so Clay is going around and he's asking some trivia.
Yes, this one guy, and all the questions are about Clay.
I would have gotten every single one of these right because I know my Clay.
I don't think you would have gotten them all right.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. Alright, so this guy's name is Derek Huffman.
I know, I was like, Derek Huff, what?
Derek Huff?
Derek Huffman.
Min. Alright, he works at the dollar store.
Dollar bills, y'all. I'm surprised he didn't sing that.
He came in with a little tiny boombox, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna sing some Shaggy.
So he's got this karaoke and...
version of, I don't even remember.
Angel.
Angel, yeah.
He should have sang It Wasn't Me. Yeah, okay.
It wasn't him. It wasn't good.
It was no. It was just like karaoke and not like that good, so...
Yeah.
Sorry, man. But
Well,
he was kind of upset that he didn't make it.
I couldn't believe how first of all, he came with an entourage. Then he came out with his shirt on his head.
Why was he shirtless? I don't understand that.
Why was he upset? He wasn't good.
I don't know. I think a lot of times they like build them up when they know they're not going to make it.
I guess.
And then when they don't make it, it's a shock.
I guess. Alright, well, let's talk about Country Bieber.
Alright.
And by Country Bieber, I mean Isaac Cole.
Right. So Cole is not his last name.
Right, it's his middle name. Nobody can pronounce his last name because it's McNanny.
That's not hard to say. Anyway.
It's like some Irish or Scottish thing, or, you know.
So he's 15 years old, and he's all do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And I was like, they cannot be putting him through, can they?
I felt like he wasn't ready. He was having some pitch control issues.
It was terrible. I was waiting for his voice to start changing, like on the Brady Bunch. I
don't think it was that bad. I just think
good.
I think he's got potential, but I don't think he's ready for this. But they're just like, yeah, we're gonna put you through. You know, they always like to have like some 15 or 16-year-old guy who they feel like we're gonna watch improve throughout the season. It's always a guy. The girls always have to be good at that age.
Yeah.
It's totally unfair.
Not only did he get a yes, but he made Keith sign his case. Not you, J-Lo. Not you, definitely not you, Harry. And Keith walked him out because...
he's a country boy.
Exactly.
Oh, and Harry was all like, don't be singing with that twang when you're not from the South.
You don't talk with a twang. Why do you sing with one?
Okay.
J-Lo used to be a pushover, sure. Why did she say yes to this kid? I think she's still a pushover.
Whoa! Okay. No, sometimes J-Lo's like, I'm gonna say no.
Can I chew my gum in here?
We saw her chewing her gum at the Golden Globes, that's for
Oh,
sure.
we sure did. We picked that out a mile away.
All right, next up.
Sarah Sturm, 17. She was so perky and fresh.
Yeah, she works at this like egg place with a punny name, which is always appreciated. It's excellent.
She's 17. I was gonna say she was 7, and I was like, no, that's not
Too
right.
young, too young.
She's 17, and she told this story about this guy who came in and was like, can I have all your eggshells? And she was just like, oh, you want my eggshells? And
It's like a fertilizer thing or like a composting thing, isn't it? Like,
Keith cleared it up. He said he used to feed it to his chickens.
there are some uses for eggshells, but anyway.
It was a yes. She was really good.
She was the one with like the white dress,
White with
right?
the tie-dye
Yeah, I liked
ends.
her a lot. I liked her a lot.
She was good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next guy though, Fabric Head. He was saying that he had his Jesus hair on. Did Jesus also wear a jeweled Speedo?
He might have. We
And
weren't
a-
there, so we don't know.
Long robe duster thing?
Maybe.
Well, at least,
I'm not gonna rule it out completely.
at least he brought some for everyone.
Yeah, everybody's getting something. They all got their Jesus hair sparkle
They
magic.
weren't as nice as his though.
No, and he didn't give them the
chain
headbands
thing, yeah.
to hold it on.
Well, if you're wondering, his name was Ellis Banks.
That was like his show name, though, right?
Oh, really? I thought that was his
think.
real name.
I thought that was his show, or I don't know.
Obviously, it was a no. But I don't.
You know what? He wasn't that
He wasn't
bad.
horrible.
But all of the theatrics really took away from the performance anyway, so it wasn't gonna happen.
Why was Harry yelling, "Take it off"?
I don't know. Why does it smell like pizza down here?
Why are you complaining?
I'm just asking.
I don't know. But why was Harry yelling that? It's
For fun? I don't know. He was a good sport about it.
Yeah. If I was him, I would punch Harry in the face. All right. All right. This was my favorite of the night. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
Jen Blosil. Blosil? Blosil?
Jen, 2 N's. Jen with 2 N's.
Just like Jen without the iffer.
That's right. All right. So she totally reminded me of like a Drew Barrymore type.
Like a medicated Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. I don't know if she's just like crazy eccentric or was she like? I don't know.
She's quirky.
I'm just saying. You know,
All right.
she's a little out there.
She was interestingly unique, and then she sat down at the piano. I was thinking, oh man, what is she gonna play, like chopsticks or something?
Oh, it was weird because she was like all over the place when she was talking to them, and then when she sat down at the piano, she was just like,
Yeah,
super
it's like,
focused.
tonight, I will be uniquely popular Sia.
she did sound a lot like Sia.
Yeah, it
With all
was.
the,
It was a little too squeaky. If she could turn down
she
the
could,
squeaks a little
you know,
bit,
take out a few of the squeaks. I think it would be gold.
tweak the squeaks.
Yeah, she was definitely a favorite of tonight, though.
She was.
It was
She
a
was
yes,
just
for
great.
sure.
She was just like.
Thank you.
I liked her. She was my favorite. All right, Harrison Cohen, 17. Grandpa's trying to get him laid.
Yeah, so he had a big entourage
Dirty
with him
grandpa.
there, including his grandpa. And Gramps was all like, "Oh, there's some fine-looking young ladies here."
Why don't you go ask that angel over there if she got hurt when she fell from heaven?
I can't even look.
Yeah. All right. So Harrison pulled out an original song.
I gotta say, his song was great. He's a great songwriter.
Keith loved it. Keith was like,
Not only did we get some Keith shoulder, we got a pop.
"We got a Keith shimmy pop. He got a
What?
double shoulder in there."
That was crazy.
He really sounded like Train.
Well, I mean, like the song, the style of the song
Right.
specifically, it sounded like a Train song.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was a yes.
And he performed it really
obviously.
well.
Yeah. All right. So they said, "Hey, why don't you bring Dirty Grandpa in here and let's see what he's got to say?" "Hey, Dirty Grandpa, what do you say?" He said, "Pick out the worst feature of a girl and build it up a little bit. You get laid."
No! All right, moving on.
All right.
Last but not least,
Jonathan Green.
this was a real tearjerker.
It was. This was a 27-year-old Broadway actor who's currently, or was currently, in the show Matilda.
Or as I like to call it,
Matil. All right. His brother died when he was 8, not when the brother was 8.
When Jonathan was 8.
Right.
But the story was so sad. So sad.
They were playing cops and robbers with real guns.
Yeah.
He didn't know that it was loaded, and he accidentally shot his brother to death.
So sad.
I don't know how you come back from that, especially when you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
Very, very sad.
So he sang, and he sounded very Broadway.
He did have that Broadway sound to him.
He had to play to the back row.
And Harry was all like, I don't like that.
No.
So Harry said no.
Wow, I'm surprised Harry said no after he put that 15-year-old country beaver through.
I know! I was
the
like,
hell?
really? No offense, country beaver.
Yeah, but J-Lo and Keith were all like,
Yes. They want to see what he can do when he gets away from the stage a little bit.
yeah. How's he going to get out of his contract?
I don't know, maybe he's almost done anyway.
All right.
But I'm excited to see what he can do, because I think he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, I think so too. So tomorrow, I guess tomorrow's going to be the 2-hour show. We thought it was going to be tonight. We were all like, woo, when it was only an hour. So
Yeah.
tomorrow we're going to be like, all
right.
1 hour.
Tomorrow, Denver and Little Rock.
All right, let us know what you thought in the comments. And until tomorrow, much love.
Edit.